Have you had your coffee yet? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and let's keep the family growing. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my new and improved bedroom. This room was a hot mess and I finally got it together, so I can't wait to show you guys. So let's go. I had a water leak in my living room and it went all through this wall, so this wall in my bedroom had to be replaced. And so it's been like that for a little while. The people who did this did a really bad job. They caked on the drywall paste and they were just doing a really bad job, so they had to go. I was giving them tips on how to do things and I was just like, okay, you know what, I might as well just do it myself. This is my master bedroom. It's actually kind of small. I find that it's very small. This is a wide angle, so it might look a little bit bigger, but it's pretty small. My bed, I've had this bed for a while. I love this bed. I love this headboard. Red is my favorite color, but it's so big it takes up the whole room. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get started. Every time I look at this wall, y'all, I get angry. Have you ever seen anyone cake on so much mud? Like, why would you put that much? They literally used a whole bucket of mud on the drywall. So the first thing in this makeover is to remove that carpeting. It's easier than it looks. I was able to pull it up fairly easily. I rolled it up and used blue tape to keep it in place so that it was easier to haul out. It was the same for the padding underneath. Now that we're all done, let's pull up the carpet staples. Don't worry, after demonstrating, I put on gloves. You can use a crowbar or just a prying part of the hammer to get these out. I use both. Now to do it a million more times. All done. Now we have to go and remove that. First thing first, cut the cut line, and we're going to use our crowbar to pry the baseboards out. We're going to reuse the baseboards, so we need to make sure we're as careful as possible. So now we're done, we swept. We're going to wipe these off before we put the baseboards back. Let's jump right in and lay some floor. I had some camera issues, but thankfully laying vinyl flooring is super easy. I decided to lay right on top of my cement floors. It comes pre-glued, so all you have to do is line them up and place them down. You want to make sure you lay them in a staggering pattern, just like so. I eyeballed mine, but you can always be more precise. I used my X-Acto knife and my level to cut certain lines, especially when I needed to cut corners. From there, it's really easy to just pop. Please subscribe. save cost, I reused my baseboards. I lined them up the way they were before and added a few more nails. Then I used my caulk gun to finish it off. I used baby wipes to get excess caulk off. Comment down below if you use baby wipes for more than its intended purpose. Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be tackling this wall. I'm not going to film it because you guys have seen me do drywall. Anyway, you guys have seen me do drywall before, so I'm just going to be sanding this wall down, and then I'm going to be painting it white, and then I'm going to make an accent wall on this wall. It's not like an amazing Photoshop job, but I'm thinking of painting this wall green, like an emerald green. This is the room. This is the wall we're going to be fixing up, sanding. I know I complained to you guys before about how they just did such a horrendous job. Like I kept stalling because I really didn't want to sit there and tackle this, but I have to now. This is my patio right outside. It would have been really nice if I actually had some double doors here, but you know, that's not in the budget. And the living room is like right off there, and I can probably just jump out the window if I want to. Just kidding, maybe. So yeah, let's go tackle this monstrosity. Yo, look at my perfect beautiful hair. I'm very bitter. Now I have it set it down to be smoother. There's no giant gaps. But now it looks like I might have to give a second coat of mudding in some places. Look at this. This is what this wall is looking at now. I went ahead and what is this called? Primed? Primed. And then I'm going to be painting this wall white. I already started the rest of the room. So this wall is also going to be white. OMG, I am so close to being done. Just have to do one more coat over here. And then we're going to work on our focal wall. I'm still nervous, but we're gonna get it done. I just have to let this dry a little bit, then do a second coat. I was doing it little by little, and I stopped about right here. I think you can see it a little, but yeah, I need a second coat here. But the rest is pretty spiffy. This was the effed up wall, and I think you would never know unless you look really, really close. Alrighty. This is what I look like when I'm doing my DIY. This is live and in person. This is the ashy hand and the ring lights. We're jumping right in. I decided to use some scrap 1x4s that I had laying around to frame my window first, and I nailed it in with my handy dandy nail gun. For the focal wall, although I made a basic Photoshop job of what I wanted my pattern to look like, I still played around and just went with what I felt like based on the pieces I had laying around. I am using 1x3s for my geometric wall. In order to make the spacing equal in between the pieces, I use a scrap 1x3. Then I just went to town. Some end pieces needed to be miter cut at a 45-degree angle, some at a 15-degree angle, and others didn't need to be cut at all. For the top of the windows, I used some old book end shelves that I made a while ago and I no longer needed, and I just screwed them right on. Luckily, they were the perfect size. So my camera died, but this is where we're at right now. I painted the trim white around the windows, and then, can you guys see okay? Okay, so I went ahead and I filled in all the little gaps and holes. As you can see, that's what all the white stuff is, and I did that so that it's a little seamless when I paint it. And honestly, I'm thinking of doing a green. Oh, I'm breathing hard. Sorry, y'all. But I'm thinking of painting here the wall green. And I have this green color. So I'm going to try to paint a little strip of it. Okay, so maybe I should have painted a bigger patch. But this is what it looks like. It's supposed to dry darker. Okay, so this is not gonna work. It's gonna make my room look way too Christmassy. I don't like it. So we're going to go with a different look. You can find me at my best when I'm naked. What? This is the color. It's done. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm going to hang my curtain rods back up, and then move my bed and set everything up. And I'm so excited! Okay, see you soon. Thank you guys so much for watching my bedroom makeover. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, share, and smash that like button. Smash that like. Okay, anyways. Alright, well, and as always, guys, may your hair game be as strong as your coffee game. I love you a latte. Bye, boos.